We live from the boxing section, you dusty ass niggas.
What's going on, man? We live from the boxing section, man. What's going on? Man, this is the first episode of the Legend series. We're taking two legends. We're doing fantasy fights with them. We're talking about prospects. We're talking about contenders, and all sorts of things like that, man. I got my boy Combo with me, man. So it's gonna be me and Combo today. 30 minutes. We're gonna chop it up. Get it in, and we're gonna do another live show right after, and then everybody else can join in and talk about the show or whatever, or we can run it back. Y'all can talk about your prospects and fantasy fights and who y'all got, and all that good stuff. So without further ado, my boy, Combo Nation, what's up with it, bro?
What's up, good man? What's up, good man? Come on, man. We talking about some fantasy fights, man. I need to hear some more energy, man. It's the fantasy fights. These the fights that we never saw that we should have saw. The things we dream about. Come on, man. You gotta give me more than that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm super excited, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
Listen, man. That the fighters that you was talking about earlier, man. Oh, that's a fight, man. I'll pay every last dollar to see.
No, dude, off top, no question about it. Off top, no question about it, bro. We should start off probably with the prospects. You know what I'm saying? Talk about some of the prospects that we like, and things like that. I'm an Olympian guy, bro. I like the Olympians so far. You know what I'm saying? I like what the Olympians have done.
Yeah.
I know
they've been tested, man. They've been tested right. Fighters, man. You can't take away from the Olympic pedigree. You know, you got to go through a lot to get there. You can't just be handed to you.
Yeah, no question about it. Dude, it's a few fighters that I really like. So I'm doing 7. I don't really want to do 5. I want to do 7. And I'm gonna do a prospect series every day. We're gonna have different prospects all the time. So I wanted to do it like that instead.
7.
You know what I mean?
7. So you really think we got 7 solid prospects out here that's worth talking about? Let's see what you got, man. Let's see what you got.
Oh man, absolutely. I think Top Rank is doing a great job with their prospects. How do you feel about PBC and their prospects?
Well, Top Rank undeniably has a great they have a great channel for developing their prospects and getting them in the fights. I think PBC kind of desperately just sending guys out to see what they can get. I think they're more or less throwing stuff to the wall to see what sticks, and where you have Top Rank who actually has like a development plan or progress.
Okay. So without further ado, man, we're gonna get into it. So it's no order. It's no order in this. We just talking about the different fighters. So I don't know if you know who this guy is, man, but he's one of my favorite prospects. This is Jahai Tucker. Jahai Tucker has great boxing skills, long and rangy, great footwork, power in both hands. He's really young, man. This dude, he's like 19 years old, man, and sky's the limit, dude. I mean, he gets busy. In my opinion, he got great defense. He got a great jab. He comes with it, bro. Like, and he got that swag. Okay. He got that swag that you can get behind. You know, that swag that's like, okay, I see what we're doing out here.
You yeah. So I know Jahai Tucker. He's what 9-0 or something like that. He's coming out. He's a top ranked fighter. So of course he's going to get that nice promotion, that slow development process. But where does he fight out of? Like, where is he coming from?
Out of New York. Out of New York.
Oh, out of New York. Okay. New York fighter, so you know he has that slickness with him. I did see a couple things. You know, he got some slickness with him, and I think if he gets the right fights, I wouldn't listen. I like the guy swag. I like the guy swag undeniably, right? But I don't know, man. The wrong matchmaker can end it early for him.
I'm gonna tell you this: out of the prospects that we have at 147, as far as like going into that next level, it's him and Tiger Johnson. For me, him and Tiger Johnson are 1 and 2 as far as prospects. You know what I'm saying? Coming up, I don't see anybody better than them two. Um, for sure, these two guys are probably the best. I feel like Tiger Johnson. I really wish Tiger Johnson would start at 140 though, man. I really want to see him at 140 and do some damage at 140. I thought he
Yeah.
could have been really good at 140. You know what I mean?
I, I'm more worried about his I'm worried about him being in love with his power and his tank. Like I like to see more on stamina side because he gets in there and he gets to just throwing from his he gets to throwing punches from his shoulders, man. He's really not getting his hip in there sometimes, but that's just really he get when he gets his guy in trouble. But he is very slick and he's power and the man has some pop. He has some pop.
You know, them Ohio boys get busy in Ohio. All right, we got another New York. We got another New York prospect straight out of Brownsville. You know what I'm saying? Never run, never will. Shoo is probably one of
Oh
my
yeah.
favorites. Every man, listen, we don't even have to talk about Shoo for that long
Yeah.
because Shoo is all that, bro. He got power, defense, slick, swag. I mean,
Man.
any dude, Shoo is my favorite at
Super slick.
126. Out of the 126 prospects, he is probably my number one guy. Um,
Yeah.
dude,
And
I
just in
love
case,
Shoo.
for the guys who don't know, his name is Carrington Bruce.
Bruce
So maybe
Carrington.
Bruce Carrington. Okay, yeah. I apologize. And he's 6-0. Now he's an extremely slick fighter. He's an extremely slick fighter. Um, hey man, I think he got the package. Like when you talk about coming out and those prospects is coming up,
Yeah, yeah,
he
yeah.
hey man, I can't really say much bad. I can't say nothing bad about him. He's still
No.
developing, but
Him,
man, that boy,
listen, him and Duke Reagan are probably the best at 126 as far as like the prospects and up and comers. I feel like those two guys are going to be the best at that division. I think they'll have to get it on. And I don't know how they're gonna get it on. They have the same trainer. So I don't know how that's gonna work out. A lot of them guys got the same trainer, so I don't know how it's gonna work out. But those are my two at 126.
the only
Um,
thing he's already filled out, so it's not much growing in to do. It doesn't look like he came in way under. He started his
right.
professional career maybe maybe a class too early, but hey, we see what can happen because his hand speed is there, his slickness is there, he's
Dude,
moving, man. He gives you some angles. He
we
gives you
talking
some
hand
angles.
speed, footwork. You know what I mean? We talking about power. We talking about ring IQ, ring generalship. I mean, we talking about Shoo Carrington right now, man. That dude is a bad mother. He's a bad mother jammer. We can't cuss on this episode, so I got to think of different ways to get get this stuff off. But yeah, he a bad mother effort though, man. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, he heavy. Now this next guy, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little biased, but not really because he's a bad man. Fresh out of Oakland, you know what I'm saying? I think he's the man. You know what I'm saying? Amari Jones, he's a part of Devin Haney's camp. He's fought on the zone. He's fought on Top Rank. Um, he bad. He had 160. Big. He tall, strong. Boxing IQ is amazing. Um, the thing about him, man, is he's so young, but he's so old. Like he's an OG. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
does everything right outside the ring. You dig what I'm saying? Everything outside the ring, he's great at. And when you put him in them ropes, I mean the outside life it pours into the ring. I mean, his work ethic, his gas tank, the power, the footwork, the ring IQ, the ring generalship. I mean, listen, he gonna walk he can walk you down or he can box your socks off. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Now I thought he was out of Florida, but we're gonna give you that one. But he also was a silver medalist, and it goes back to what you said before. Being able to get up through those ranks and um, make it through the Olympic trials and all that, man. It really helps develop the fighter. It really helps develop a fighter, and it helps you see the difference. Like you can see a night and day difference between fighters that's been through the amateur pedigree and has that true amateur pedigree than fighters that's just getting out of there.
For sure. But listen, he out of Oakland. Amari Jones is serious business, bro. The man got so much power, and he's so young, and he's got one of the minds where he's willing to learn. You know what I'm saying? Um,
Yeah, that's a
and
big boy. He's a big boy, man.
yeah. He a
But
bad
do
boy.
you think he will? You think he's benefiting a lot from being in that camp that he's with
Off
underneath
top,
of Devin?
off top, off top,
Hey man,
off
that's
top.
that's a nice camp to be under, man. Especially for a prospect to really soak up and see somebody actually going through the ranks at the moment
Yeah,
and really
yeah,
achieving that. As long as he soaked that up, man, that might be good. But he's a big guy, man. He's a big boy.
yeah.
You think
Hey, he
this is
got
who
a
he's might
power
have
jab
campaign at?
too. Listen, his jab is so powerful, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
He can knock. I've seen him knock people down with the jab.
Good,
You know what
strong,
I'm
stiff
saying?
giant.
Stiff, bro. Strong, stiff jab, bro. We got now that let me see who we got. Oh, so this next dude, you already know who this is. I ain't gotta do too much explaining. I ain't gotta do too much explaining. Probably my favorite prospect, the Transformer, Troy Isley, out of your area, the DMV. Um, listen, I'm gonna tell you the truth, dog. He is going to be the most slept on prospect until he becomes a champion. He's the most complete fighter out of the prospects that we're doing right now. Him and the next guy that we're gonna do are the most complete fighters out of all the prospects. I think that um, his ring IQ, his ring generalship, he has enough power where you got to respect him. He don't have like that one knockout power, but he can break you down. Um, ring IQ. When you talk about listening to your corner and perfecting everything that they're telling you to do inside that ring, you talking about Troy Isley.
Yeah,
We talking about body work, Troy Isley. We talking about either walking somebody down or boxing them, Troy Isley. Um, Dude, he's a bad man, bro. And for me, he's one of my favorites. When I first saw him fight, I said, "Oh yeah, he that dude." And I think that the sky's the limit for him for real. I think it's gonna be sky's the limit.
well,
Uh,
he's a Pan Am. He won. He's a bronze medal holder this in the Pan Am. I believe in the Pan Am games, which man, that's a hell of it's a heck of a competition there that you got to go through. Uh, and the rankings just to even get there, it takes a lot. But you don't think, only thing I can say about him, you don't think he's muscle heavy, like he's
so, say that one more time.
bulky. You don't think he's bulky, like you don't think he's a little too bulky.
Nah, cause he's at 160, so you're gonna need that. But his gas tank is endless, bro. He got one of the best gas tanks I've ever seen. Um, Dude, if you seen his last fight, he didn't get tired. He kept going. 10 rounds. Like, it was an 8 round fight, bro. Uh,
Yeah, and I was surprised. I was actually surprised. I was expecting him to gas, but it showed that he's been working on that stamina, and he's been running those miles. He's been putting those miles in.
yeah, the man is physically gifted, bro. Physically gifted, like no other. I mean, he's physically gifted like no other, bro. I'm keeping it real with you. Now, this next guy is probably the best prospect out of all the prospects. Um, there's
That's
not
saying a
much.
lot, man, because you dropped some true prospects. So you saying the best
Listen,
out of the
listen to what I'm
but
telling you.
what you
Listen to what I'm telling you.
let's
He's damn. Listen, he's damn near not even a prospect.
who come on, man, give it to me, man. Stop teasing me. Who is it? Because there's no way. Oh, but that guy,
Another one out of Virginia.
can you really call that man a prospect, man? He just a champion waiting for a belt.
Hey, listen, we're not even gonna stay long. We don't have to.
Ooh,
You understand what I'm telling you?
yeah,
This
you know
this
what?
this picture. Hey, listen, this picture that we just put up is
1,000 words.
enough. No
1,000 words
caption
right
needed.
there.
You know what I'm saying? We don't even have to talk about this dude. You already know what time it is with this man. You know what I'm
listen,
saying? And
listen.
I'm
If
telling you
he
right
didn't,
now,
if he didn't have Norfolk on his trunks, the type of dog he has in him, I would have thought that boy's from DC, man. The guy's an animal, man. He's man.
listen, hey, listen, that dude Cruz come over here talking that bullshit. He going to sleep. This ain't the amateurs, bro.
Yeah,
Straight up.
yeah, yeah. Listen, this man, and hey, he's the business man. He's a business man. He's not playing. He's about his business, and he handle it inside the ring, outside the ring. Like I said, I really see. I don't see how it's not fair to the other prospects. You threw his name in that bucket, man. Because that
Yeah,
guy, like
bro.
I said, is a champion waiting for a belt. I haven't seen anything from him that makes me say, well, it's not all there.
Yeah.
Everyone that you put in the ring with him, he outclasses him by a long shot.
The
By a
man
long
check.
shot.
The man checks every box.
Yeah.
Every
I'm start
box.
like I said, I don't think he's really from Virginia, man. He might be from DC. If not, we had to adopt you, man. You coming on down.
Yeah.
Cause you got that dog in you, boy. You
Yeah,
got
but
that
like I
dog on
said,
you.
him and Troy Isley, in my opinion, are the most complete fighters coming up. Those two, dude, I'm telling you, bro, them two dudes are special. You know what I'm saying? Them two
Yeah,
dudes are
yeah.
special. Now, this next guy right here, he's my favorite prospect at 122. He got swag, man. Yeah, he got the best nickname in all of boxing. He got the
Give it to me.
best
Give it
nickname in
to
all
me.
of
Give it
boxing.
to me. Give it to me, man. Who you talking about here?
Floyd Cashflow
Ooh.
Diaz.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
There's not a
Okay.
better listen. There's not a better nickname than Cashflow Diaz. You can't find a better nickname. Just try to think of one better than that.
Hey, man, he's
I'll
able.
wait.
And look, it's a great play off the Floyd Money Mayweather, man. You got Floyd Cashflow Diaz. Off the name, I might have to go ahead and check out a couple of his fights, man. I don't really know much about this guy, so teach me. Let me know about this prospect right here. Why should I be watching him?
Listen, he's he's one of the slickest young fighters, and he got power too, and he got dog in him. We talk about dog. When you look at him, he don't you say, oh yeah, man, he a little guy, whatever, what have you. But when you see him in that ring, oh, it's a whole nother ball game.
Oh, okay. So he
He's
turns it. So you telling me this guy turns a switch on? If I watch his fight, I'm gonna see a show.
listen to me, bro. Because he got signed by the money team when he was young.
Mm.
He's a bad boy. He a bad boy. He a bad boy. Listen to me, dog. He can do everything in the ring.
Okay.
Everything.
Okay.
He's slick. He got great defense, bro. He got power. Um, I'm not gonna. I'm y'all. They're gonna take this out of context. I'll probably take it too far. But he reminds me of Floyd Mayweather at 135,
And you say this young man is campaigning at 122?
122. So he's the best prospect at 122 in my opinion. The best one. The
Over Cool
best one.
Boy. So what about Cool Boy, man? You putting him out there with the ranks of people like Cool Boy
What I'm
and
saying,
man,
but
that's
Kubo's not a prospect. I said out of all the
in a
prospects,
way.
he's
Okay. So you don't give him a prospect. Okay, I got you. I got you.
nobody. I don't think anybody at 122 can beat Kuboy Steph.
Well, with what you're saying, I'm really gonna have to really sit down and watch this young man. I don't know if you got a fight coming up, but if you do, Mr. Cashflow, man, I would like to hear about it, see about it, man. It sounds like whatever undercard he on is gonna be an exciting undercard.
Listen, bro, he a bad boy. He a bad boy.
So let me ask you a question: is it lightning or fireworks with him?
You said what?
With him, is it lightning or fireworks? When he put him down, is it just quick, or is a big boom and it's out?
It's both. It's both.
Oh, okay.
It's both.
And can he box?
Huh?
Can he box
That's what I'm
on that
telling you,
back
man.
foot?
Dude, go on YouTube and look this man up, man. We can't waste too much time on how good this dude is, man.
Okay. But now you just sold me on this prospect, man. You say this is a prospect, a lot of times prospects are people that we all don't know about, including myself, and I'm gonna have to check this young man out.
All right, now the moment we all been waiting for. Fantasy fight, the Legend Series. So
Mm.
we got 2 fights coming from Roberto Duran, and then we got 3 fights coming from James Toney. We're gonna break down these fights, and then we're gonna get out of here, man. Number one, let me see what we got. Ooh, Power for power, prime for prime.
um, just off his history, off of history, I think he get another no mas, man. I don't know. I think that boy Tank, he hits him with something that makes him not want to do it again. I,
Man, listen, this
I'm
fight is
sorry.
so close. I mean, Hands of Stone is that dude, and I don't think Javante Davis been hit like
Yeah.
how he would be hit by him.
I listen. I think he touched it. I think that will be the true. That fight would truly test Javante Davis's will. But man, we know that power, that dynamite in Tank hands, man, is undeniably there and true in both hands. And a hard hit, that's cool. But man, that dynamite when it explodes, it explodes. His boxing skill gives him the edge. I think Javante boxing skills and his agility gives him a little bit of a better edge. Um, I think he can get off the line, and him being able to get off the line and give him different Roberto some angles that he can't deal with, but kind of frustrate him with that power. I think it'll be a long night for Roberto, to be honest.
Okay, okay, all right. So we're gonna go here with it. I know you. I know you're not gonna go against your DC boy.
But I'm coming. This DC or is nothing. You know what I'm saying? Say no more. He gonna put him on the floor. Wiki right all night, baby.
That's gonna be that. That'll be man. Listen, Ricky Wright is one of my favorite fighters, bro. And this would be a great fight, though.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. He's Tony is very uh his boxing foundation is very strong, right? He can box you to sleep. He has the skill. He has the IQ. But we talking Winky, man. He from DC, man. That man came up off of Bumbo Souls and fried chicken and fried rice, man. He gonna put that man out. I think he's too quick for him. I honestly, to be straightforward and honest, I think he might be a little bit too quick for Tony. I think it gives him problems.
Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. Whew, that's gonna be a hell of a fight. It might be a draw. It might be a draw.
Nah, I don't see no
All
draw.
right. What you think?
Ooh. Okay. What weight class we seeing this at?
This is 35. So this is
Oh,
Shane Mosley. Shane Mosley.
that's Shane. Shoot.
I think I'm gonna have to go Shane Mosley, bro.
I'm trying to find a way to not go Sugar, but I feel like if I was a betting man, I would have to go Sugar, man. I can't find a reason not to. Man. At that weight, I don't see how he lose.
For real. Let me see. So now I'm going with my Oakland dog. I'm going with the Oakland bull.
Well, with that said, I'm going with Tony.
Yeah, here he go. Here
I'm
he go
going
with
with
that bull
Tony.
drive.
I'm just going with Tony. Not even because listen, SOG. He's a nice guy. He's a really nice guy. But Tony's a bad boy. He's a bad boy, and I think he's too strong for him.
I'm going Andre Ward, bro. It's close, but it ain't. It's close, but it ain't even close.
Man, I don't know. I don't think he has it, man. I think he's too strong, too tough. And that guy, he's just too light skinned, man. He gonna bruise early,
So here
bruise
he go.
easily.
Here he go.
He gonna bruise easy, bruise early. The ref gonna stop the fight, man.
What kind of medal James Toney got?
He gonna it don't listen. It don't matter. It don't
All right.
matter, man. The fact is, it's gonna be a TKO.
Get out, man.
The ref will stop that fight.
Combo. I knew you was gonna do this because you almost made me cuss. Get out of here. Get out of here. You don't even believe that garbage. Now,
Ooh.
I'm gonna go Marvin Hagler. Marvin Hagler's just a dog.
Yeah, listen, when you hear his name, you just think about those punches coming, man, and you can hear his name just says pain. Just hear his name, like, that hurt. I don't want to get hit with that. Yeah, nah, but that's just right there. That's just a different type of dog, different type of animal. he's from a different class, man. That back then they were fighting to die, man. They would fight to the death. They would fight to the death, and I think he takes them to some deep waters, and he keeps going.
For sure. Well, man, listen, that concludes, man, our show for the day. Shout out to my boy Combo for coming through, man. Well, listen, we gonna do a show like this every day, man. Me and my boy Combo, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna really step into we're gonna step into this, man, heavy. The next time we come through, we're gonna have our fantasy fights for y'all, like the fights that we want to see happen, as far as like an older fighter versus a newer fighter, or 2 older fighters, or just even 2 new fighters.
Man, I got some fights, man. I think would be nice, man. You know, I think I might have something up your alley.
For sure, man. And with that, man, we out of here.
Out the roots, he let the beats build, bitch, and we never switch. Even if I'm rich, I'll be broke like I'm Mitch. Niggas talking down, but that's headed in the wrong direction. But I knock that shit out like the boxing section, cause they can't touch what they can't see. All like